The drought ended there.
Se derrumba Andy Murray. Gran Bretaña consigue el título de campeón de la Copa Davis.
Great Britain are Davis Cup champions once again.
The odds of us winning it at 22-1, I mean, that shows you how tough it was going to be.
Obviously, I don't think we expected to win it, but yeah, we definitely had a chance.
Andy Murray, one of the best singles players in the world. Jamie, one of the best doubles players in the world.
The team was aware that it had been 79 years since we last won the Davis Cup.
I don't know exactly what it was that gave the team such a great bond, but I know that everyone on that team was very close.
Everybody in the team sort of knew their role, from stringer to physio to coach.
There's a friendship, a togetherness there, and that allows you that trust to, you know, let your hair down every so often as well.
The banter was just non-stop.
Dom's got a little girlfriend on the go here in Glasgow. You've actually landed me in this. You've actually been landing me in this.
That's what I'm talking about when I talk about banter. That's Andy in a nutshell. He's laid back, but when he needs to step up, that's when he leads us as a team.
USA, brilliant to be at home, but a tough match. They had Isner as a top 20, and then they had this doubles team who are like the greatest of all time.
You don't expect to get the win against them, so you know there's a bit more pressure on the singles, so you have to produce.
Somebody would have to pull an upset or a shot.
Upsets can always happen in Davis Cup, seen it many, many times, but not from the position that he was in.
2 sets down, Wardy would have been around 240 or something like that in the rankings maybe at the time. John Isner top 20. What transpired, you could no chance write the script on that.
And everyone was on their feet after every point. They got behind me.
And I think everyone in the team was like, yeah, so pumped for him, and you know, there was a little bit of shock as well.
To be fair, like in the last set, kind of the only person I was really listening to was Andy.
James Ward wins! And what a win that is!
I can't remember exactly what I was thinking when I said that.
That tweet that Andy sent out was brilliant. I think I stored it somewhere because I think it's just so funny.
The doubles in Davis Cup is always a huge rubber. I think it's like the team that wins the doubles rubber goes on to win the tie like over 70% of the time.
I'd actually beaten the Bryans earlier in the year, so I felt confident that we could get them.
We hung in there and dug deep and slowly but surely started to sort of get a bit of a foothold in the match.
I really thought we could have it, but maybe just came up short at the last second.
It is the Americans who triumph in the end. The trademark chest bump between the brothers.
I don't know if he was world number 1 at the time or he was 1 or 2. Obviously that brings pressure again when you're playing for your country, and likewise you flip it around, all of us are kind of expecting him to win.
Ultimately, he's our leader. I think everyone kind of feeds off him and his confidence.
A fine win by a Great Britain. Murray clinches his country's place in the quarterfinals of the Davis Cup for a 2nd year in a row.
The draw didn't get any easier. You go through one Grand Slam nation and the next tie is against France.
We've had the most players in the top 100 and probably the most in the top 20 as well. I obviously played against Gilles and tough match.
Simon makes it look simple. Too good for James Ward.
But yeah, again, Andy come through with that one.
Oh my goodness! How does he do that? Superb. Absolutely superb.
On the grass, Jamie's won Wimbledon and so has Andy, so if you want 2 people playing for you, I'd pick those 2.
To play with your brother and competing against the best players in the world, best Davis Cup nations, is a huge privilege for us to be able to do that.
How fitting that Jamie Murray should finish it like that. The British brothers celebrate the success. A fine win to come from a set down.
His body must have been spent after back at Wimbledon, and then with a doubles match on Saturday. Then has to play Gilles Simon. He's down in the match.
My, oh my, amazing effort if he can close this now.
It's tough on him as well, but he dealt with it amazing.
A mighty and heroic performance from Andy Murray.
Get to semi-final, Australia, another really tough team, but amazing we've got a home tie again.
The matches we played in Scotland were always unbelievable. The crowd got going.
A command performance from Britain's Andy Murray.
Andy that whole weekend was struggling with his back. You know, he played his match on the Friday, really weren't clear if he was going to play the next day at all. Literally at that last moment that decided, no, I'm going to give it a go. Whoever wins that doubles match they're in the driving seat to get to the final. It was amazing.
I think it was the best atmosphere because it was so close to not going our way. Hugh and Groth, great team, very different but very, very good.
There's the return he was after. He brings it to the fore. It's 3-4. They're back on serve.
At the end of the day, the important thing was that we found a way to win.
A great match ends with a great win for Great Britain.
Andy won his match on the Sunday.
Another long wait is over. Andy Murray leads Great Britain into the Davis Cup final for the first time in 37 years.
It was a mix of euphoria, yes, but there was a sense of, yeah, a bit of relief that that's over and we've now got a chance to play in the final.
Good luck against Belgium. I'm sure you'll have everyone behind you.
Hey guys, just wishing you all the best.
Get that win, bring it home. We're all here supporting you.
I remember the opening ceremony with guys behind the curtains and then they're raising up and everyone's going mental. That was awesome.
With all due respect to everybody else, obviously the second single spot was definitely one of the most difficult decisions I've had to make. Kyle hadn't played a Davis Cup rubber before.
My job was just to sort of knock on the door and push myself as much as I could, even though I didn't have any experience.
What a serve. Right into the corner on the tee. Fabulous from the 20-year-old from Great Britain.
Leon obviously felt that Kyle had better chance to create an upset, which obviously after the first two sets you were thinking what a decision that was.
They are in a frenzy because Kyle Edmund has 2 set points for a 2 sets to love lead and they've only been playing for 71 minutes.
I think I did a perfect job for 2 sets and didn't do it for 3, which was ultimately the goal.
Goffin gets it done in the end.
Andy's playing some of the best tennis of his career.
I was kind of expected to win my matches.
A serve volley finish brings up a match point.
But it's the end of a long year on a surface they're not particularly comfortable on.
Murray does the business as expected after the first day here in Kent. It is honours even.
Jamie as well. I don't remember seeing that kind of level of double.
Game, set and match, Great Britain, brothers in arms for their country.
Opportunity to have 2 cracks at the whip on Sunday was great, and thankfully we only needed 1.
When Andy went on that court, there was a feeling that he was on it, he was playing great. His whole mindset was he was going to boss that match.
Oh! How about that? It gets better and better from Andy Murray, and the title beckons for Great Britain.
It just kind of felt like Andy wasn't going to allow himself to lose.
To win it like that, that's just another level.
It was brutal point, side to side. I didn't think he was going to win the point.
No, the heart rate is going through the roof. You're trying to contain yourself.
And then suddenly he comes up with a ridiculous lob.
The long wait is over. After 79 years, the drought ended there. with the most magnificent finish from Andy Murray.
I think I was first to jump the hurdle and then panicked a little bit thinking, am I allowed to do it or not?
That feeling of just sprinting off the chair and just getting to Andy and starting the celebrations.
We obviously all piled onto Andy, and then Andy was like, get off, get off, get off. I think I wasn't sure, it sounded like he was going to cramp or something like that.
People don't really know this, but when everyone came to run and jump on me, I hate that. I get very claustrophobic.
One image in particular, I always think about it, I love when we're still on the court, and Andy's up there, as he rightly should be. He's getting carried on people's shoulders. I think he's just looking up with his hands up, and it's a great image, that one.
And their magnificent leading man comes up trumps.
The Davis Cup win for me was one of the biggest wins of my career.
The emotion now overwhelming him, draped in the Union flag.
To have a trophy at the end of it, to look back on, it was, as I say, for the rest of my life, I'll be proud of that.
We'll always have Great Britain etched onto the trophy.
Because it's with the other guys, it's an amazing thing.
The thing that for me always makes Davis Cup special is that you're part of a team.
It's a nice one to have on your CV, that's for sure.
When we're done with tennis a long time and maybe have kids or grandkids or something like that, those are kind of moments that will be always with me.
Epic.